Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So I decided to record a video about current situation, if you should panic or not. So let me start probably with SP 500. So what do we see here? We can see that yesterday, 2 days ago, SP 500 came to resistance zone, this bearish order block, daily FAG, right? Almost touched this 1.41 Fibonacci level, and as a result, we had this crazy dump. This dump was expected because the price came to the resistance zone, right? There is no surprises. The thing is, right now, how far or how deep this pullback can be. So what do we have? We can see that price came to the previous low, came to this daily 20 EMA and bounced. And also here we can see the 0.75 Fibonacci level. So what is next? Let's go to weekly time frame. A weekly time frame will close today. According to weekly time frame, things don't look positive, and price could easily go towards this support areas that we can see on a weekly time frame, weekly FVG, right? If I go to a monthly time frame, monthly looks interesting. We have 17 days for the monthly close. If monthly close will be bearish, then expect a deeper pullback back towards these areas, which are at around $5,000. Could be worst case 4,700. But it's still too early to say. I would say monthly doesn't look that bad. According to monthly, I would want to see a bit higher, to be honest, just according to monthly time frame. 2 weekly time frame, still nothing. It's not bearish or bullish. We still have 7 days for the 2 weekly time frame, so the chance to break this resistance zone is still much higher. Now let's go to weekly. Yeah, weekly close is important. We still wait. 3D. Daily. Just because I can see such a strong bounce on daily time frame, my opinion that we'll have something like this as we had on May 26th. So let's go back to local move on 4-hour time frame and see what can happen on 4-hour time frame. So we have this area over here. We have on 4-hour time frame this FVG, right? Then if we put Fibonacci from this high to this low, yeah, we can see that Fib's golden pocket of the Fibonacci also comes to this 4-hour FVG. So I would say that currently we have to watch the reaction at around this area. Okay, if price starts declining, giving lower highs, we see on 1 hour, on lower time frames, bearish divergence, and price starts to keep rejecting from here and gives a close below 0.5 and then losing this low, yeah, then expect a bearish trend continuation. But if price comes here, starts rejecting, but still holds this for our FAG, still manages to close above 0.5 Fibonacci, then expect a bullish trend continuation, right? Right now, according to how this price bounced, I think that SP 500 will manage to break this resistance zone and it will go higher. So this is just my feelings. Of course, we need to still watch what will happen here. So this is about SP 500. I wanted also to talk about VIX quickly. So what did we have on VIX? VIX finally bounced. My mistake, I was not checking VIX lately. If I would see this kind of bullish divergence on daily, of course, I would be prepared for this dump on SP 500. So what do we see? We can see that right now VIX rejected exactly from $22 level, which is a resistance zone. We can see previously it was already rejecting, and as a result it was giving a deeper pullback. So VIX looks bearish, which is good for SP 500, and of course we need to wait for the US market to be sure which directions the market will go. Now let's go quickly to crypto market. So crypto market looks interesting. We better go to weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, we can see that the price was still holding. I'm sorry, I'm talking about US dominance. So it was keep holding this area. Then on the daily time frame, we can see how it bounced from the 0.75 Fibonacci, right? It didn't keep a close below. As a result, we can see the 3 days of the uptrend on USD dominance, but currently it came back to the resistance zone. I would say it's important how it will close today and next hours. It should not break above 4.92 level because we can see that it already rejected. If it will try to break, then expect to go it much higher towards these levels, 5.12, 5.21, and to be back bearish on this USD dominance would be perfect to see the price flipping below this 200 EMA on 4-hour time frame, or if we go to daily time frame, would be perfect to see a close below current level, yeah, which is 4.85, or below this 50 EMA. Below 50 EMA is just the perfect scenario. This is about yes, the dominance. High time frame it's 50-50, depending how it will close weekly chart. It can go either this direction or much higher towards this levels. So we have to be more patient. So let's talk about Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance still looks strong, unfortunately. But it's still under the resistance, so we just same with US dominance. We need to watch for the reaction. It should not break 65, otherwise for altcoins it can be very bad. It's about the time frame. Weekly time frame, we can see that it's losing its momentum. It's barely giving a good candles, not like this. Look here, we had the strong bullish candle, with a whole body. Here we can see this long wick and small body, long wick and small body. It means that the dominance, this bullish trend is losing its momentum, which is good for us. We just need to wait for some confirmations, and confirmation in our case can be if on 4-hour time frame the the Bitcoin dominance will return back to 64.52 level. In this case, we have good news for altcoins. In this case, the chances that the Bitcoin dominance will continue towards the 62 level will increase much times. Sorry, I had a call and I got distracted. Then let's go to Bitcoin itself. So what do we see on Bitcoin? Let me turn on EMAs. We can see that we already had this kind of flash, but price managed to stay above 200 EMA, and as a result, it went higher. Current situation the same. If Bitcoin will manage to hold this 200 EMA on 4-hour, then expect it to go much higher. Also, we can see a nice bounce from 0.5 level on Fibonacci, right? You can see how it respects Fib levels and this 50 EMA. So as long as the price is keeping above 102,641, there's nothing to be worried about. Price can return back to this range area, I would call it, towards to $107,000, $109,000. So, but if we want to have a bullish trend continuation, for us would be perfect scenario when Bitcoin flips above 0.5 Fibonacci. It's 106,189 and starts slowly giving direction towards to 109, $110,000, but not like this crazy impulsive, but some slow green. Like we had some pump and then some correction. Sorry, not correction, consolidations and another pump. This would be a healthy price action. Then next, I would want to talk about Ethereum. Not this one probably, but this one. So you remember the setup. It's back to my entry. It didn't come to stop loss. We could try to long here, but the strict risk management, because if the situation will not follow our bullish ideas, then of course the coin can come much lower towards this daily FHG, which is at around $2,000. But according to how the price is respecting this support area, 2,379 or 2,400, and according to how price is reacting, so it's giving us higher lows. This was our low, this is a higher low. Currently, if Ethereum will manage to flip this for our FHGs, or break above 2,787, this is our range high, right? We have here this range, and then expect it to go towards $3,000, $3,200. So according to risk management, it is logical to long some Ethereum here, and of course with some strict risk management. What else I wanted to check? Let me check. Probably Ethereum, Bitcoin, same situation. Nothing to add. Let's look at this and look where totals became. If you remember, I was talking about this target long ago. So it came to 0.5, but let's go to higher time frame. Higher time frame, it looks like it's just a little bit left. This total 3 versus Bitcoin to come to 0.75 target, and I think this is when altcoins will finally give a good move. So yeah, technically speaking, a lot of things are telling me that things are not that bad. Oh, and if you remember this chart, look, still it's so accurate. So as long as, according to this chart, according to weekly time frame, any pullback towards to this weekly FVGs, this ship levels is for buying. Okay, it can do even like this and go higher. So yeah, still like high time frame doesn't look that bad. Of course, a lot of things also depends on a month time frame. I would not want to see a monthly close bearish or below 0.75. In this case, of course, everything will just go much lower. Yeah, we wait, we see, and we work according to the plan. I'm setting some alarms and I will see how it will give us a reaction on different time frames. So this is from my side. Let's check some altcoins randomly. This one is not interesting. RVN could come back towards this FVGs. Dang, okay, it rejected from this daily FVG and hitting lower, it could go much lower. Or, I mean, if it will not hold here, then expect it to come back to this daily FVGs. And you're just holding this range low or 0.75 Fibonacci. Musk is interesting. This area could give some bullish reactions, and the rest is very individual. I need to check. So this is all from my side. If you have any questions, you can always tag me and ask anything you want. Have a nice day.